Good morning, you beautiful YouTubey people. You join me on a Friday morning. I've woken up and I have done all my household jobs. So I've decided to travel into Leicester and remember this debacle. I'm going to trade that in. There's a game I've had my eye on in Leicester CEX and I couldn't really warrant buying it, but trade this in for that, get a new game. Everyone's happy. I already have another copy of this that the wife bought me, as you may have saw. I'm going to be doing a little bit of charity shopping as well because why not? So yeah, join me in Leicester. So I've just hit up a couple of the charity shops in and around my local area and they were pretty sparse and barren to do, unfortunately. There was one charity shop and it just so happened to be the one charity shop I did not bother filming. It was quite busy in there, quite cramped. I didn't want to get in anyone's way. They had two games in there that I picked up. One of them not in the best condition and the other one I just felt like buying. I'm now going to go to CEX, see if I can trade in that copy of Project Zero on the PS2. I had a look at the disc and it has some minor surface scratches. Hopefully they're not too finicky about it. Yes. So yeah, join me there and peace. Andrew, mate, you've done it again. You've bought way too many games. I've done it. I keep doing it to myself, spending too much money. Right. Through the week, I picked up a few other little bits and bobs from charity shops. And as you saw, I did manage to trade in that Project Zero on the PS2. I think I got a pretty good swap considering Project Zero cost me 30, traded it in for 36 because the wife bought me another copy, and I got two games, and I think one of them is an essential. The other one is an obscure kind of rare-ish game. But before that, I'll show you everything else I got through the week. And yes, I got a copy of Outlast, the Trinity. So this includes Outlast, Outlast Whistleblower, and Outlast 2. My personal opinion is Outlast 1 and Whistleblower were my favourite. I believe that games get given too much budget after the first one does really well, and then they spend too much money and ruin things. Everyone knows this is a very scary game. Walk around with a camera, and yeah, you have no weapons, you just run. That's it, run and hide. The wife will not play this with me, although I do have plans to do some gameplay videos including the wife, and I think I'm going to try to convince her to play this. So yes, I picked up a copy of Mafia, the definitive edition. Why did you pick this up, Andrew? Cardboard. Nice. Yeah. The wife really enjoys the Mafia games, and from the back of this, the graphics look phenomenal. I assume you're an Italian guy shooting Italian guys in an American place, like the rest of the Mafia games. I'm not going to talk too much about this because I haven't looked into it too much. Some games I just want to be a surprise. I look at the back and go, ooh, graphics look pretty. And usually they are. And yeah, so I want this to be a surprise. I picked up a copy of Dynasty Warriors 8. Now, I picked this up because I kind of really want to get every single one. I bought this one. I bought Dynasty Warriors 9 and Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires. I bought Empires off a friend that I haven't got around to picking up yet. But yeah, I want to see if I can collect them all, Warriors Orochi and things and such. And this is the last one before they swapped to open world when it got to Dynasty Warriors 9, and then everyone complained about the Dynasty Warriors open worldness. Everyone was used to going into a level, attacking a load of stuff, and then running away. And it was very good, and they changed it and went to open world in 9. I can't tell you if Origins is open world or not, because I also want that to be a surprise. I've seen a lot of gameplay footage of it. I'm really weird when it comes to that. If it's a game that I really want to play, I won't watch any footage, such as like Elden Ring. Before I bought a copy, there was loads of people playing it. Didn't watch any of it. I wanted it all to be a nice surprise and figure it out all by myself. Yes, I torment myself that way. So yes, Dynasty Warriors 8. You may remember in the last video, I said I had a copy of The Evil Within, which I didn't. Yes, I found this Venticular case. For some reason, it was in Super Game Shack, I believe, and upstairs it was £8 with the Venticular niceness, and downstairs it was £12 for the standard edition. No idea whether it's gone up in value and they forgot to re-sticker it, but I paid £8 and ran away. Yes. This is another one of those games where you don't really attack anything. Oh no, sorry, you do. You do lots of attacking. You have a gun and stuff like this, but once again, you're running around and things are chasing you and they kill you. I picked these up because once again, I'm a big horror buff and I really like scaring myself. The wife usually goes to bed predominantly after I put these on, so I get some peace and quiet. Tactics. Yes, so looking forward to getting into both of these. The first one was the better one, I believe. The second one, once again, got too much money because the first one did really well and they ruined it. So yes, I'll play this one. The second one, I have it. And it was cheap, so yeah. The next couple of games I picked up during Prime Day, which is 3 or 4 days long. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. The first one is the Kingsird Special Limited Edition. They couldn't just pick one title, they had to have them all. I've looked at some gameplay of this, and it is very much a 2D world, and I believe you are some form of pigeon. Or a little girl. One of the two, or a girl that turns into a pigeon, or a pigeon that turns into a girl. Who knows? Anyway, I digress. It looks very pretty. I will show you everything I got in this box somewhere there. Yeah, you get a lot. You get a badge, you get postcards, and a little standee. I have a standee knocking around it. There it is. Oh, pretty. Yes. I'm looking forward to getting into these, and these are very much half-hour games. I don't think they're very demanding. Jump in, have a fly around for a little bit and enjoy some lo-fi music, and then put it down and continue with your day. Yes, cardboard. And the second one I got on Prime Day, I think this was £9.99, is Rising Hell on the PS4. No cardboard with this one, but it was £9.99, so yes. This is very much a sort of 2D Metroidvania kind of looking esky kind of game. Yes. I assume it's run around and kill things in a 2D kind of world. Once again, I haven't looked at gameplay. I had a look at a little bit. It looks quite cool. Once again, another game that you can pick up for half hour, run around, kill some things, do a level or two, and then save at a checkpoint and have a cup of tea. Yeah, looks cool. I'm quite happy with it. And the next game I picked up just because I wanted to, and it was from a charity shop. I believe they had it for £10, which is sort of the going rate at CEX and stuff like that, and it's a charity shop, so do your bit for charity. Don't be afraid to pay a little bit more in charity shops. If a game in there is £10 and you go, oh well, it's a charity shop, it should be £1, it's for charity, mate. Yes. God of War on the PS2. I picked this up. Love the God of War. I've got God of War on the PS4, Ragnarok, and the one before, the self-titled God of War with the boy. Yes. I picked this up because I want to get them all. I won't be getting the sort of trilogy box sets and stuff like that that are stupidly priced, or the volume 1s and volume 2s and stuff like this, because there is no point. Get number 1 for a few quid, get number 2 for a few more quid, get number 3 for next to nothing, and then you have them. Why? Use some logic. I believe that some YouTubers may glamorise the fact that oh, I've got this and it's very shiny and it's the trilogy. Who cares? Buy number 1, 2, 3, got the trilogy. Same as you. I can play them, you can play them. Anyway, I digress once again on a little rant all by myself. This was the first instalment, obviously. Is this? Yes, it is. Yes, first instalment. I believe there's God of War 1, 2, 3, Chains of Olympus, Ascension, Ragnarok, other one. 7, and I have 3 or 4. Yes, I will be collecting all of these once again, as you should. And these are the 2 games I got for trading in that copy of Project Zero on the PS2. I got a copy of God of War 3. Once again, in the aforementioned rant, I got this because it's part of the God of War world, and I very much like Kratos. Kratos is a legend among sorts. Everyone watched that was it the EA? The conference where they announced God of War when it was coming to PS4, when it was with the boy, and everyone went absolutely crazy. So did I. It was a very surprising moment. 3rd instalment in the catalogue of the God of War world, and I'm very much looking forward to getting into most of these God of War games. I've completed them all before, but this was many years ago, so I want to renew my sense and sensibility with the world of Kratos. Yes. And this last game was a game that I wanted for a while, and it was never really in stock at many CEXs, or especially the CEXs near me. So when it did come in stock, I put 2 and 2 together and thought, oh, Project Zero, I'll trade this for that. Very good. It is Obscure on the Nintendo Wii. These, I think there's 2 or 3. There's 3, but I think the third one's Aftermath on PSP. Yes. Anyway. Yes, this is the first instalment in these games. You are a group of school children and one of your friends gets captured in the basement and you go hunting for him, and there is monsters and ghoulies and cool things. And yes, you try and find your friend. 2 years ago, a group of young teenagers were trapped inside their school, haunted by creatures unleashed by their maniac headmaster. Some of them survived that terrible night while others have perished. Yes. Yes, so, yes, like I said, you go into a school, you're a school child, you go around hunting for your friend and try and save him, or her, I don't know, or him or her. It's 2025, who knows, they, them, one of them. Yes. I'm gassed to be getting into that. I love the Nintendo Wii in my aforementioned rants in aforementioned videos. Yes, so I'm very looking forward to getting into that. I also, along this week, got a pickup from one of my friends. He gifted me, I think, 11 Xbox games. I'll be doing a small video highlighting what he gave to me. I also picked up a bunch of like lesser known titles. No? Lesser glamorized? Cherished? One of the words. Anyway, I got like Resistance 3 because I wanted the collection. I got Alien Isolation because it's a horror game and it was the best Alien game. And I got a few other little trinkets, but if I was to put them all into one video, the video would be too long and the wife would know how much I'd spent on games. Yes, once again, my logic is impeccable. So I'm going to leave you there and say thank you for your continued support in this YouTube adventure of mine. I love the fact that I have regular people commenting on my videos and it does not go unnoticed, and I believe you may know who you are. So yeah, see me in the next one. Peace.